restaurant. Maybe you want to go round the back, but keep an eye out for the workers.
So everybody got that? We are going to Louis' restaurant to plant the murder weapon for Michael, at which point he can kill Solazzo and the corrupt cop Captain McCluskey, just like the film. When we are on our way. This is a bit of a hike. I believe the restaurant's in Midtown. Yes. Once we get into Midtown, then make the first right and then the first left. Okay. I have the directions. I know how to get there. Because I know how to read the map. We'll see if that's actually true. If I take a wrong turn at Albuquerque, we know that I'm an idiot. I mean, you already know that I'm an idiot, but we know that I'm a more of an idiot. So, Steam Summer Sale is in full swing, and I have bought certain items that may eventually become live streams. I purchased WWE 2K17. Been playing around with that. Made my guy, made his entrance. I'm still kind of working on his moveset. That's not perfect, but everything else about him is pretty much done. And yeah, we're moving on with the world. Oh, good ting. One thing I don't like is that I completely skipped NXT, and I don't know why. Like, I did 2 training missions, and then suddenly I'm already on the main roster, and I'm like feuding with Finn Balor, and I'm like, okay, oh, I am an idiot. Missed my turn. This game does not have a problem with giving you more than enough time to do things. You have to be a real idiot to not get things done in a timely fashion in this game. Excuse me. Pardon me. Okay. And here is the, in this game, Bartzini-controlled Louis' restaurant. Although it's being guarded by Tatalia's, so... Maybe that's a not a metaphor, but foreshadowing. This Bartzini business is being guarded by Tatalia's. They're the ones that are in cahoots in the movie film. Bartzini's a bit of a dick. Bit of a lying dick with ears. How that guy did not see me, we shall never know. Yes. We made it. Excuse me.
What can I do?
Let me through. I need to take a leak.
You can't pull that crap on me.
That's not a smart decision.
I want your cooperation, and
I want to go in, thanks. We're gonna take the murder weapon, and we're going to just go ahead and flip. There we go.
Io voglio pace.
Come si dice. What I want, what's most important to me.
Man, they screwed that up. There was so much more there's so much more tension in the movie version, because it was like they were speaking in Italian, and then he was like, and then he started speaking in English when he wanted to talk about his dad. They kind of butchered the line a little bit. Solazzo looks a lot like the movie version, though. They did a good job with him. McCluskey too.
Bathroom. Is that alright?
You gotta go, you gotta go. I frished him. He's clean.
Don't take too
long. Oh, so they cut out the whole molestation part. Yeah! Still looks nothing like Michael. Like, uncomfortably so. They kind of, like, strip the tension away from this scene. Not great. Oh, get to the car, get to the car, get to the car. Okay, if I can... Don't mind me, you boys, just going for a run. How did Michael already end up in the fucking car all the way over here without getting shot? But I'm getting fucking pelted. Let's figure out where I have to go. Okay. Let's assess the map. If I go straight and I turn left to 42nd... Oh, I have to just drive down 42nd. Okay. Another easy drive. Move. Really hope that we don't have to change cars at any point.
Gotta get away from here.
Fuck you. Drove that bitch right into a pole. This car is already smoking. This does not bode well. Idiot. Alright, so we drive straight up this all the way to the end, which is a long fucking ride.
There's a ship waiting.
There's tension here. It's the battle between the Tatalias, the pedestrians, the drivers, and the frame rate. Zip!
Look out for an old freighter. It's bound for Sicily. That arena evens.
Man, I'm doing pretty good on the whole fucking all these idiots up. I'm just driving all these guys into the other cars. It's pretty good. But we've almost made it. I don't even know if they're gonna bother chasing us after all that. Oh, yes they are. Oh my god, the game just did the work for me. The game was like, no, too far, too far, too far. So it just drove into a wall and stopped. Alright, we made it. Michael Corleone successfully has killed Salazzo McCluskey,
Now we face the consequences.
and he is off to Sicily, where he can marry a beautiful woman with small but nice boobs, and she's gonna get killed. But we don't see any of that in the game. Sami Zayn. What about him? Everybody wants Sami Zayn to be world champ. Really good wrestler. I can't blame that. I can't blame him that much.
We made it. I'm gonna be gone for a while, so keep your head down. And thanks. You're safe.
Wow, this is a very emotional scene.
I won't forget it. You can count on that. Sonny will help you out until I return.
So it looks like I'm Sonny's guy now. Respect 15,000 money. I just made 20 grand. Not a bad day's work, guys. I leveled up. Let's see what this guy has to
Michael
say.
sent it to Sicily, huh? I won't tell. I think the family's gathering over at the Falconite.
Okay. I know what's going to happen. I'm about to become a made man. I'm about to be promoted. The problemo is that,
This is mine now.
were this a 360 version, I would go to a tailor shop and buy nicer clothes for the occasion. But, in this version, it's a little bit more, of a pain in the ass, because you have to exit the game in order to change your clothes. That's not worth it. Not worth it just for the thematic nicety of it. I always get confused when I drive on this highway. I never know where to get off, but... I mean, I know where to get off, but... in Frankie. But... when it comes to getting back to Little Italy, that's a bit tougher. So, I'm just going to pay attention and see if I can see a sign. I know I already saw one sign for Little Italy, but I'm pretty sure that wasn't it. Yeah, it's definitely past this bridge. I like how this game winds in, I don't even know the terminology, but blends, there you go, the movie scenes with the actual game itself. It's better done in the 360 version. There's a little bit more missions that kind of tie up some loose ends, like how Tom escapes Salazzo, but it's still overall well done in this one. It doesn't have quite the drama or the emotional impact that the film does, obviously, but it's done pretty well. Okay, we're in Little Italy currently, and I would guess that this is my exit out of here. But they seem to say the tunnel is over there, the Holland Tunnel, I believe, and here is the exit back to Little Italy. So to the left is where the Verona warehouse was. To the right is where the Corleone compound is. But we are headed to the Falconite Social Club to meet with interested parties, members of the Corleone family.
Oops, excuse me.
We're probably gonna get decently far. Decent is the word to use. And then, I'll tie up more loose ends, take up more businesses, you know, stuff that you can do off camera, just to bolster the financial situation, so that we can, when it gets later in the game, we can really get things going, take over compounds and stuff.
You don't turn down an offer to become a soldado, a soldier, kid. That's what it's
So
all
it's basically
about.
telling me what's happening.
You become a made man and part of our family forever. The Don himself may even perform the ceremony. Hey, don't worry, son. It won't hurt a bit.
I wasn't worried about that until you mentioned it. Alright, so we're talking to Don Vito. Here we go. Tessio's there, Clemenza's there, the whole family's there.
There is nothing more important to a man than his family. These men of honor, they too are my family. La Familia Corleone. I now invite you to be reborn as one of us.
Yes, Godfather.
You are now one of our qualified men. Liomini qualificat. Please, introduce yourself to your brothers.
Made man. Not a bad turn of events, right? We went from getting our ass kicked by some teenagers and being saved by Luca Brasi to being a made man in the Corleone family. Another 17,000 respect, 20,000 money, and an increased weekly payout. So hopefully that $14,000 we made last payday is significantly increased. Let's talk to the Godfather.
There are men in this world who go about demanding to be killed. You must have noticed them. They quarrel in gambling games.
It's very obvious to tell when it's the voice acting from. I don't explain the voice acting from Marlon Brando and the Impressionist. This is obviously the Impressionist, but it's not a terrible impression. I'm just assuming they could have sprung the money for somebody a little bit better.
Hey, kid. Nothing going on right now, but...
Come again sometime, okay. Tessio, what you got for me, buddy?
Hey, kid. Stay out of trouble, and I might have more work for you from time to time.
Yes. That is good. Got a phone call.
Hey, baby, it's Frankie. Stop by the house. I got a surprise for you.
Frankie. What am I doing on admonitions? We're doing good. Let's go take over that Strachey compound. Because that would... a little too early to end what would be a part 2. I don't want to start the Frankie mission yet, because the Frankie mission is It's, you know, it's an emotional journey. Oop, go this way. Sorry, lady. Sorry, lady. Sorry, fella. Okay. Oh, that guy actually ran out of the way of the car when I was trying to kill him. Sometimes the AI actually knows what to do. That time she didn't. But I did kind of come out of nowhere on that one. That's my strategy. Come out of nowhere. Yeah, okay. Strachey Compound is this way. Now you can really cheese this game. Again, I feel like every other comment has something to do with comparing this game to the 360 version. In the 360 version, you can actually have followers. People that will fight alongside you. So if you unlock the fucking armored cars, which is another thing that you can unlock in this game, if you rob the right bank, you could basically just have your follower shoot everybody while you drive the armored car around, and you will never die. That is the correct way to take over the Barzini compound. But the Barzini compound is a lot more of a fortress in that than it is in this, so it's less necessary in this one. And they don't let you throw this very far. Hopefully that had the distance. Let's see. Anybody alive over there? Any alive people? Yep. Alright. Kill the other one. Killed the one that I saw, so. I would call that a successful dynamite toss. There's almost certainly dudes that are gonna like spawn over here in front of me while yeah, I see cars popping in. So I really, if anybody's gonna come after me, I want them to come after me first. Yeah. Get over here, other one. Good. So that should be the ones over there dead. Now's the time where I gotta hop in over here. Now this is one of the... I think this is not a... I think this is technically called a transport hub. And these things are a lot harder to take over than the warehouses, so we are in for a fucking treat. And once again, my Strachey Vendetta is through the fucking roof already. In this version of the game, basically going after a warehouse is an automatic mob war. And that's annoying. Ah, you fuck. Thought I had the timing on that one.
Oh, hello, sir.
I seen you, bro. Let's not act like I didn't see you. Okay. Now, almost always, the guy is in that middle building, but you gotta go through one of these buildings to get there, so. Let's crawl up here. Make sure there aren't anybody else waiting around like that guy. Don't know what that guy's strategy was. Okay. Just trying to be thorough. There is no charge for being thorough in this situation, and you really gotta be, so. Fuck you. I'm surprised that wasn't the kill that started the mob war there. But I'm still very close. So. It looks like they're all coming in through the door over there. So that's where I'm headed. Gonna briefly get the Tommy gun out. Tommy gun is not a good weapon generally, but it's a good free aim weapon because you can just fucking blast the shit out of people when they come out of nowhere. And the upgraded Tommy gun is actually a really good weapon. I forget what they call it, but it's good. Anybody fixing to pop out over here? No? Cool. Switch to the snub nose for a second because I am low on ammunitions. Okay. Bro, I see you. Alright. That is 3 more down right there. You gotta be very, very careful. So if you see me going annoyingly slow and shit, because you see this fat fuck who just comes through the fucking door while another guy is crouched down there, that's the kind of shit that'll happen to you. Cool! Again, compare this to your typical third-person open world sandbox game around at the time, like GTA 3 and stuff. Very refined and enjoyable mechanics in this one. Cheaty AI, on the other hand, not great. Here comes the mob war. Here comes the mob war. So now we have an interesting situation. I'm going to leave that health laying around over there. That way I know where it is when I inevitably get blasted at some point. And we shall ride to our next destination, which is through this door. Let's see if we have any more cheaty AI. The third-person camera is really bad, and I don't like that you can't switch the orientation of it. Let's hit him with the pistol. It's a little pop, 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 hit. Okay. Don't want to waste the ammo on the good shit. Usually a guy hanging around there, no? Okay. Guys like to come through the door out there. Not seeing them. Nobody through here. Fucking film reel. Get a little cheap 1,000 respect for catching that. We shall cover over here. Nobody. We're going to switch back to that Tommy gun. Because we're going to take a look inside this window. Okay. Don't see anybody. Oh. I see you, motherfucker. He went down the stairs. He's coming through the door. And we got this fuck. This is why I don't like Tommy guns. Because if you have to reload it at any point, you are in a bad position. Because it doesn't really put guys down unless you aim it at the exactly right spot. That's the reason why, like I said, it's a good free aim weapon. Because you can free aim and hit somebody in the ankle. Then you're actually okay. Alright, I'm not going to go crazy and try to hit that guy because that's a recipe for accidentally threatening the guy inside that you have to buy out. And then suddenly it's a whole fucking ordeal. We're going to come right around here, crouch down to see if anybody's going to come through this door. Basically sacrifice themselves. But nope. There usually likes to be a guy right over fucking here. Yep. You fucking asshole. Fucking go down. Okay. It's still nice to know that we have that health lying around. Oh, we picked some up. That is perfect. Okay. Switch to the double barrel. Just blow that one's head off. We don't need him anymore. Saw another guy laying around over there. This guy, I think, gets a more traditional fucking send-off. Hit him with a magnum. Fucking crouch below the box like you did before, man. Make it easy for me. Thank you. Now come up. Ah, you clever girl. All of a sudden, I need to switch to a different weapon because low on munitions. Yep, got him. See that fucking shotgun fly over? That was cool. Make sure there's nobody coming this way. Okay. Sometimes they like to hide in that little spot to cheat even more. Didn't happen that time. No? Alright, we're gonna immediately take a look this way, because that's where the guy was crouched before. Man, that guy was patient, huh? He stayed there the entire time. Shotgun. Oh, reload, reload, reload. Fuck me. Terrible. That was not good. Okay. So, little folk knowledge. If you blow this fucking thing up right here, it will spook the guy that you are supposed to try to help, buy out right now. And if you do that, he's not going to accept the buyout, and suddenly you have to pressure him, and it's a whole ordeal. So just buy this guy out first, and then blow the fucking thing up. Although I don't think I can even do it anyway, because I fucking lost my, Congratulations, you seized a warehouse. Usually you get a little notification if you take over all the places in a fucking town, though. I don't see any place else in Little Italy. Maybe that Cuneo... They're considering that Cuneo warehouse part of Little Italy? Yeah, they must be. Alright, so there is another place left to get in, There's a little place left to get in in Little Italy, but we're not going to concern ourselves with that right now. We have a mob war to win. Might as well pick up the, that health that we left before. Go get that. Trump's a pantin'. And now, we're going to leave, we're going to get a car, and we're going to bribe the FBI agent. We came from this way, so that'll be the better place to go. Looks like my Corleone friends are already in tow. Good news. Let us head to that FBI agent, which is thankfully very, very close right now. Was that not my own people shooting at me just now? Because I do not appreciate that. Ah! Driving sucks so bad in this game. Okay. I can't imagine playing this game with a fucking DualShock 2. That had to be awful. Playing a game with any DualShock before the fucking 4. Ugh. Don't know why it took Sony so long to figure out how to make an enjoyable thumbstick.
An offer like this doesn't come around too often.
Sure, a little pressure on the family's good for both of us.
I've won a mob war, and I have leveled up again. Negotiation upgrade 2. 3 seconds longer of a breaking point reveal. That'll be my last street smarts for a while. We're going to finish the shooting, and then maybe we'll do a little bit more fighting. Speed is something that I just do not care for. Reload speed is actually kind of important, but not enough to justify upgrading that stat before these other ones. IMO. Even fighting isn't really an important stat too much. In fact, it can be detrimental because you can kill the shopkeepers that you're fucking... Where am I going? It can fuck over the shopkeepers that you're trying to take over. If their weak spot is punching them, you'll only have less opportunities to do so before they die. So that was another. Let me timestamp that. Where did my snot rocket go? There it is. We're going to write down the time now, because that was another solid length of a part there. We fucking saved Michael's life, and we planted the murder weapon for him, and then we saw him off to his greener pastures in Sicily, and then we became a made man, and then we took over a warehouse or a transport hub, whichever one it was. But that was another solid day's work as we now go to meet Frankie. We're going to see what lies in store for